Priya and the plumber from Time Tech Insurance Company looked around at her flooded kitchen. She hadn't been to the house for weeks. A few months ago, she had moved back to live with her parents to save money because Charlie's hospital bills were so high. She had hoped to sell the house before this, but, so far, no one had been interested. Someone was coming to see it tomorrow, the first person in 4 months. She really needed them to buy it, but no one would want it now. She guessed the water had been in the kitchen for ages because it smelled like old fish. "Ew," said Charlie at the horrible smell. He held his nose and made a silly face, the way 5-year-olds do. And then he started to cough. But his thin body was too weak for the effort and he stopped. Priya felt even worse about the situation. She had called the plumber as soon as she saw the condition of the house. And right after that, she called her boss at the jewelry shop to say she couldn't work today. She was really good at her job and she sold lots of jewelry, but he would probably take money from her pay. Just one of those expensive necklaces would pay for Charlie's operation. It was so unfair. "Do you mind if I look?" asked the plumber. "Of course. Please, go in," she replied. Luckily, the plumber was wearing boots that were about 5 centimeters higher than the water. He walked slowly towards the sink and opened the cupboard under it to look at the pipes. Then, he took a few photos of the flooded kitchen, one of them with her, Charlie and the dog in. Charlie made another silly face for the photo, which made him look even more pale and ill. "Can you fix it?" she asked. She didn't have the money to pay someone to repair the kitchen, so she hoped the insurance company would do it. But TimeTech's slogan promised, "Say goodbye to every problem you ever had." Well, Priya definitely wanted to say goodbye to this problem. "It's your lucky day," he said, "as long as the flood happened within the right time period. Now, to be sure, I need to go back 2 months. The pipe looks as if it's been like this for a while. But I think the flooding actually happened 6 weeks ago because of the way the water looks." Priya shook her head in surprise. It was so hard to believe that this time travel stuff was real. "Now, I just need to ask a few questions," he said. He had a pen and paper to make notes, not some complicated machine like you might expect a time traveler to have. "When did you sign up with Time Tech?" "August 15th, she said. Her heart sank the moment the words were out of her mouth. "Oh," he said, "that's only a month ago." "Oh no, please don't say you can't fix it. I need to sell the house or I can't pay for Charlie's doctor," and she began to cry. She couldn't stop herself. "I had to take the morning off work to come here today and my boss isn't happy. Now he won't pay me for today, which is all I need. We really can't go back to a time before the customer signed up with Time Tech," he said, "because it's really hard to make them believe that in the future they're going to be a customer. We tried it a few times but it always went badly.